dramatic increase in cash transit heist in Gauteng. According to the South African Banking Risk Information Center, cash in transit heist have increased by more than 100%. This is from the period of January to date in the latest incident that happened in broad daylight at Bosbeck and Jabulani Mall. Today, Joburg TV is at the Gauteng Provincial Legislature, where the Gauteng MEC for Community Safety Sizakele Nkosi Malobana and the Provincial Police Commissioner Deliwe Dilanga will appear before the Legislature Portfolio Committee on Community Safety. The committee will engage both the MEC and the Police Commissioner on progress made to date on reported cases of crime, violence against women and children, as well as plans to deal with the increasing incidence of cash in transit heist in Gauteng.
We are aware that there's been some plans that have been outlined by the National Minister of Police, together with the National Commissioner, but we want to engage the PC in particular, and to a certain extent the MEC, on the plans and programs in Gauteng, because of the number of these heists that you have seen in our province. So over to you, PC.
Honorable members of the committee, my MEC, HOD, let me say protocol observed. Chair, thank you very much for the time that you gave us to present the plans to deal with growing cash in transit in Gauteng. Chair, let me first say we are not going to present a plan in detail due to the sensitiveness of this problem.
We had an engagement with all law enforcement agencies in Gauteng, including the cash in transit companies in Gauteng, and those that are also involved in retail cash collection and cash management. And out of that meeting, the plan that is being presented here was actually developed. But I must say that the plan itself has also mobilized more than 7,000 officers who are now involved in making sure that we prevent cash in transit heist in our province. We are beginning to see some results out of those engagements.
There's no one reason why there's cash in transit heist. I mean, people commit crime for different reasons. It's because they're unemployed, poverty, but also greed is another contributing factor to the spike on cash in transit heist, but also access to a high caliber of guns as well as bombs that come from different sources. That is actually a temptation for criminals to use in order to commit those crimes. I mean, out of the 75 cash in transit incidents in Gauteng, only one incident where it was discovered that a police officer was involved and maybe a trained soldier was involved. So the majority of the cash in transit heists that happened in Gauteng are committed by repeat offenders, or some of them are actually planned right inside prison, and they're actually effected outside prison. So some of the criminals that have been identified or that are known, some of them have been arrested and some of them are busy investigating them, and I'm confident that very soon we'll actually be arresting them. So very few policemen are involved, but of course where they are involved, they have been arrested.
The MEC and the Police Commissioner have reported on progress made to date on reported cases of crime, violence against women and children, as well as plans to deal with the increasing cash heist in Johannesburg. For Joburg TV, I'm Crown Sondlan.